This is a story of a married couple named Jerome Williams and Simone Williams, a story where money, trust, control, and inheritance slowly create emotional distance between two people who once loved each other deeply. At the very beginning of their relationship, everything seemed perfect. Jerome was calm, respectful, and soft-spoken. Simone, on the other hand, was confident, ambitious, and highly independent. She had built a successful spa business on her own, and she was extremely proud of it. Just a few days before their wedding, Simone made a decision that would quietly shape their entire marriage. She placed a folder on the table in front of Jerome and told him that she wanted him to sign a prenuptial agreement. She explained that the agreement was only meant to protect her business, the spa she had worked so hard to build. She said she had seen too many marriages end badly and didn't want to take any risks. Jerome listened carefully. He read every page of the document. He did not argue. He did not ask questions. He simply smiled, picked up the pen, and signed it. Simone felt relieved. She believed she had secured her future. What she did not know was that Jerome was hiding a truth, one that could completely change the balance of power in their relationship. Unknown to Simone, Jerome was about to inherit a massive fortune from his grandfather, Ezra Williams. Ezra was a wealthy man who had invested heavily in real estate for decades. After his death, Jerome became the legal heir to everything. The inheritance included $15 million in cash, multiple assets, and most shockingly, the luxurious house Jerome and Simone were living in. Simone believed they were renting that house. In reality, the house had belonged to Jerome's grandfather all along and was now Jerome's property. Despite knowing all this, Jerome chose to remain silent. After marriage, Jerome continued to live a very modest life. He did not change his lifestyle. He did not spend money unnecessarily. He dressed simply, came home on time, and behaved the same way he always had. However, there were things Simone began to notice. Jerome frequently received phone calls from banks, financial institutions, and law offices. Whenever his phone rang, he would step into another room and speak quietly. He never discussed these calls with Simone. At first, Simone ignored it, but slowly, her curiosity turned into suspicion. She began to wonder if Jerome was hiding something serious. She questioned whether he was involved in illegal financial activities. At times, she even suspected infidelity. The uncertainty started to affect her peace of mind. Eventually, Simone decided she could not live with unanswered questions. She hired a private investigator to secretly look into Jerome's life. She told the investigator that she wanted the truth, nothing more, nothing less. While the investigation was ongoing, Jerome had his own meeting. He sat down with his lawyer and officially reviewed the legal documents related to his inheritance. That was when he fully understood the scale of his wealth. The lawyer explained that Jerome's total assets were worth far more than Simone's spa business, many times over. Legally, Jerome was now an extremely wealthy man. Still, Jerome remained quiet. Meanwhile, the private investigator completed his work and contacted Simone. During their meeting, the investigator told her that Jerome had done nothing wrong. There were no illegal dealings, no secret relationships, no financial crimes. Then came the shock. The investigator revealed that Jerome was, in fact, the owner of a massive inheritance and one of the wealthiest individuals in his circle. Simone struggled to process what she was hearing. Everything she thought she knew about Jerome collapsed in that moment. That same night, Jerome and Simone finally confronted each other. Jerome calmly told Simone that he already knew she had hired an investigator. He explained that he had intentionally kept the truth hidden, not out of fear, but as a test. He wanted to know whether Simone loved him for who he was as a person or only for what he could provide financially. Simone was speechless. After a long silence, she admitted the truth. She confessed that under the excuse of protection, she had actually acted out of distrust. She realized that her fear of losing control had damaged the foundation of their relationship. In the end, both Jerome and Simone accepted their mistakes. They decided to leave the past behind and restart their relationship with honesty and transparency. Jerome also chose to use his wealth to support and expand Simone's spa business, not as an obligation, but as a partner. This story teaches us a powerful lesson. Money can be hidden, assets can be protected, but without trust, no relationship can survive.